Put your hands in the air if you're loving tonight. Oh, na, na, na. Keep your hands in the air if you're spending the night. Oh, na, na, na.
Good morning. It's the first Friday of 2015, and we are here to help you get organized. For a lot of people, less clutter, well, for most of us, means less stress. Welcome back to beautiful Kate Seaver from Kate's Garden. You have a gorgeous store, and this is a little sample of how some of the things contained in your store can help us declutter.
Absolutely, absolutely. Get the stress level down, get organized, just feel more energized for the first of the year.
So let's get started on this side.
Okay, so, you know, the big thing about getting organized is acting like you're moving. And it's really a key mantra to think, I'm only going to keep the things in my house that I consider beautiful or useful. So only keep the stuff as if you were going to move.
And I love that because if you start like small as well, if it's too big a task, you don't even know where to start.
Oh yeah, start with the junk drawer. Absolutely.
Junk drawer.
Simple,
right?
simple, simple.
Feels so good.
Organize your stuff around activity centers.
Okay.
So for instance, if you're, you've got a hobby and you typically do the hobby while you're watching television, get your stuff by...
Like if you're Kate Seaver, you are a fantastic knitter.
Terrible
Why
knitter.
don't you want me to show this?
Please,
Come on.
please. Anyway,
You
I
have
keep...
so many beautiful
Stop.
things. No, you do a great job. Be proud of that.
There we go. Yeah, thanks, Dina.
So she's going to kill me. Okay. She's going to knit a voodoo doll after this.
That's right. Organizing around like with like, you know, just making certain you keep like with like. So neat kind of stuff like this. I've got all my eyeglasses. I got to show you this. This is a marriage saver.
A marriage saver.
To be able to read at night, right?
That's so cool.
But keep it together, like with like.
Do you sell those at your store?
Absolutely, we sure do. You know, labeling things. I know it sounds crazy, but often you need to know, where do I keep the mittens? Putting them in some sort of crate that has mittens on it makes life easier in the morning.
What box has what?
Exactly, exactly. Getting organized, too, doesn't always have to be, you know, sort of utilitarian crates, etc. You can do things that, you know, get you pretty organized. So this is kind of a neat, fun thing. Mason jars are the big vintage chic look this year. So we just take a branch and make this into a beautiful way to hang your earrings.
You know, for your earrings.
Yeah, jewelry. It's really fun.
I love this look, too, because it says winter season without being necessarily like Christmas holiday, because it's so sad when you have to take down all these pretty things. So this is a nice little decorative
goes into
way.
Valentine's, absolutely.
Hang your earrings. And you have little like glass.
Yeah, just to keep it in place.
These little guys to keep it in place, right? That's
very
really
simple.
pretty.
Very simple.
Nice job.
Getting organized is also about thinking about launching each day. So if you're going to launch each day, it's really about knowing where your stuff is. So treating yourself to cute little things like this. Where's my cell phone, right?
That's
just,
cute.
you know, having it by your charging station keeps it organized.
And that looks so pretty. So when your cell phone is outside of that, it still looks like a decorative little sculpture.
Absolutely, and you know when it's
art.
missing. Where's my cell phone? Got to find it. Being organized is really about thinking about fingertip accessibility. Where is my stuff? And I've got to be able to put my fingers on my stuff within 30 seconds.
Okay.
Another key thing is maximizing your space. A lot of us are short on space in our homes and our apartments. So you really have to think about unique spaces you've got. So think about vertical spaces on the top of shelves in your kitchen, tops of cupboards, underneath the bed, using those bed risers to get your bed higher so that you can put neat little drawer things like this.
To maximize
your space. Really think vertically, think horizontally, maximize your space.
These are neat.
Fingertip accessibility. I think one of the most basic things that people need is a key rack, right? Just having a place as soon as you get in the door where you hang your keys. And this is a neat little fun thing. You'll see when it shakes.
Yeah.
You put this at the bottom of your purse, so you cannot lose your keys in the bottom of your purse.
So it serves as a weight, and it lights up. I don't know if you could see that. Can you see that? It lights up, so it never gets lost in the bottom of your purse. That's neat, because you always lose them.
Can't lose your keys in the bottom of your purse. I think one of the big key strategies for staying organized is actually a really hard thing to do, and it's called the one in, one out rule. And that means you get something new, you give something away. All right, it's really...
Jennifer Valentine does that with shoes. She loves shoes, but she's like, okay, now how many do I need? So every time she buys a pair, she makes sure she donates the other pair. So not only to purge for your own, you know, to avoid all of this almost hoarding and compiling of things you don't use, give it away to somebody who can use it. There's a lot of people that'll come and pick it up at your front door, right? That you can call
Absolutely. There's
Salvation
so many
Army or-
charities that will
Yeah.
do that for you. The
Value
one in, one
Village.
out rule, it gives you wiggle room in your cupboards, in your closets as well, so things don't look overstuffed. You can get at it. It's very, for people who are visual, it's very, very helpful.
Yeah, and it could get all, dusty. It's just not healthy to breathe in. So for you, like you said, if you're a book lover, when you bring some new books home, give another 3 away.
Give the joy away. You don't
Yeah.
need to hoard them.
Yeah.
You really don't need
Well
to keep
said.
them.
So
Absolutely.
where do we go on your website?
www.katesgarden.ca.
That's right, and you're located in?
Markham, Main
Happy
Street,
New
Markham.
Year.
Thank you very
And here's
much.
to a happy, stress-free New Year to you. It's funny, I just had somebody tweet me saying their resolution was to clean out the closets.
There you go.
And they did that, and they feel so much better. You're lighter, freer, right?
Absolutely. It's a
Fresh, clean
catalyst.
start.
Yeah.
You got it. And good for this cold weather, too.
That's
Stay
right.
inside, be productive.